Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you guys this evening?
Good. How about you?
Good. I want to start up by saying thank you guys for being here. I know, Brian, you're feeling a little under weather. Shari, you have people in town, and you guys are still here and hanging out with me, so I appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart.
You know me, I ain't got nothing to do. So
yeah,
let's hang out.
Yeah.
I don't hang out with anyone besides him. So
how are you guys this evening? You guys are so busy. You guys are doing so much, which I'm happy about. Because I'm getting to see you guys a little bit more.
Who's doing so much?
You guys, but all of you. I love it.
Oh,
not me.
Well, thanks.
Yes, you are.
all of us are like, that's the polite thing to say, Tara. We
Yeah.
have
It's not. You guys totally are.
Oh.
My stuff I'm doing, you know.
You're what?
A lot of personal stuff, a lot of private stuff, you know. But I do, I mean, on Sunday I do go to Italy for 2 weeks, so that's busy.
Woo,
That's huge.
So I take it that OnlyFans really took off.
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to be taking care of me and her too. I mean, what the heck?
Sorry, I you guys are helping me.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been doing a lot of podcasts. We have our own podcast that we've been doing. Also personal stuff with kids, like school's about to start back up.
It's so crazy to me how it's almost summer's like almost over.
I'm so glad.
I'm not.
I want it to be 35 degrees all year round. R12.
No.
That's such a different.
I would hibernate. I would hibernate all year.
That's because you guys don't have any body mass.
I would literally hibernate. I have all my windows open right now. I love the fresh air coming in my house. And I literally was on the couch, but I had a little blanket on my legs because I was a little chilly.
Is it cold?
It is. It did get chilly.
Like, what's chilly to you?
Yeah.
Better. 60s.
I agree. Maybe, yeah, 60, 65. Oh, well, in my defense, I have Mediterranean anemia, I have thalassemia, so I'm always like 10 degrees colder than it really is.
Yeah.
So like if it's 60 outside, it's really like 50 to me.
Right.
And me, that's cold.
60 is pleasant.
60 is AC at 61. Yeah. When I go to the hotels, I go right to the, what's the thing called? Thermostat. And I go as low as I can. Every time. I don't care if it's December.
No, I need 70s are perfect for me.
70s are good.
Yeah.
I don't think 60s are bad. I don't start getting cold, I feel like, until you get in the 20s.
20s?
Oh.
You got to get to there's like all that coldness in between, like before that.
For some reason,
We're 70 to 20.
We're built different. We're bred different. We're fluffy. It's fine.
Fluffy, shut up.
You know, it's like, I don't know.
Fluffy. Fluffy?
A little cushion for the pushing type thing, you know, squishy.
Oh my gosh.
We have seasons.
It is nice outside right now, yes. It's 100 in Florida.
Oh God. Yeah, it's too warm.
So when you go to Italy, so what's the temperature in Italy right now? Is it summer there too? Is it the same?
Yeah, it's hot. Same thing.
I
should say.
I seen a TikTok that said like they had just gotten back from Italy or whatever, and they said if you're going to Italy, don't even pack jeans right now.
I did put my jeans away.
Yeah,
like I a light little jacket and just like either crops or shorts or something. Because I did hear it was like 90s, like 70s at nighttime. Some hotels don't even have AC, so I have a.
What?
Yeah, it's not for you, Brian. It's not for you.
No, I don't think it is. I really don't.
I'm really glad we didn't buy those tickets.
No.
Listen, if I could afford it, I'd have gone. That sounds like an amazing trip.
So, really, does it? Yeah. So I disagrey.
As soon as you had him when he's decided no go when you said there was no AC, he was like, man.
Pretty much Italy is off the book.
I think she said that if there's, I don't know, say if there's like 6 or 7 hotels, there might be 2 that have AC in it or something like that. Some crazy thing. Yeah.
I hope everyone's packing deodorant.
Well, you know what? I would be fine with that though.
With no deodorant?
No deodorant with the warm weather.
I'm not fine with that.
No. I'm smelling myself.
So this might sound a little this is I'm honestly asking a question. I've never been to Italy yet, but the women there don't shave, right? Under their arms?
Going to.
No, I know you are, but I'm just saying if it's that hot out.
Yeah, I don't.
Second, and there's no shaving going on.
It's
just saying like I'm supporting the extra deo
the whole time.
I don't know.
Sounds like a fantastic trip.
I don't know.
Listen, I would like to go to Italy. I think it just looks like it's a beautiful place. And I feel like it's very like rich in history. So I'm looking forward to hearing all about your trip.
Yeah. And I know you're going to have a blast and that's all that matters.
The weather.
So Shari, really quick, tell everybody like what's going on with your trip to Italy, what you guys are doing.
Well, leaving Sunday. I'm going to go in for a couple of days prior to, and then starting in Rome, going to Florence, and then going to Venice, and then I'll be there for a couple of days. He's going out there to Venice to meet up with me because they're doing a vacation out there to celebrate my birthday. So we'll have a little dinner out there.
Yay!
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's real nice.
It'll be like 2 weeks.
Well, I should still be able to text and call you.
Yeah, what the heck? We're our tripod.
I said, can I still text and call you?
Oh yes, I have. Well, and plus I got WhatsApp.
Oh, WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably cheaper,
internet,
whatever. But yeah, texting, unlimited texting, so you guys can still text me.
I've already sent you a letter.
Crazy memes. Sent a letter.
Yeah, I've sent it last week. It should be getting there about You do.
God.
Can't wait to get
what places you're going to be going to? You're going there to like investigate and stuff, right?
Postcard of quarantine.
Yeah. So many places.
You go to, is one of the places the Vatican?
The Vatican, the Colosseum. So cool. I don't. You know what? There's just so many places. I don't even.
Pompeii.
Look up the list. I don't know where. I honestly can't remember. I haven't looked at the itinerary for like months and months ago, so I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I'll remember, but
well, Italy is very old. It's going to be cool no matter what, no matter where you go. I think you're going to have fun.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
On the boats for me, the gondolas.
Oh yeah, you got to
be the paddler.
Yeah. I'm going to do that too. I don't know if I'm going to do that with the group, but I'll at least. My parents wanted to do that, so I'm gonna go on there with them.
That's awesome.
That'll be nice and romantic.
Yeah.
With your parents.
With your parents. Yeah.
Especially with your parents. So romantic.
You sit in between them.
Yeah.
You don't want another Shari running.
Do you have a favorite? Favorite?
Oh my
God. We're heathens and we should be banned. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Never mind. Move on. Moving on. Next question.
Right.
Here's a question. Brandon, what has been y'all's favorite state to visit?
Oh, this is always going to piss somebody off. Pick one we haven't been to.
Hawaii. I haven't been there. I feel like I would love it.
Best state. Minnesota.
That is a really hard question.
Yes.
It's almost like saying, what's your favorite place? There's so many amazing states that have so much in each state. So it's really hard to just pick one state. I know, like, filming wise, we go to Ohio and Pennsylvania, I think, more than any other state. I don't know if there's a reason or not. I have no idea, but I feel like we're always there. But is there a favorite state? I can't. It's kind of hard to answer that.
I love them all the same, but for different reasons, just like my children.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for
Who helped you with that one?
You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
You should say New Jersey, because I live in New Jersey.
I've never been to New Jersey.
You don't. I'm telling you, don't come. It's
New Jersey.
We haven't been to New Jersey.
You're gonna be there. You're gonna be in New Jersey Power Unity, but
yeah, we'll do that. But
we'll let you know after we go there. You know what?
No. Just stay in the hotel. Stay in the hotel.
Our favorite one is West Virginia. We got to say that.
West Virginia is really pretty.
It is
the part that we've seen.
It was 3 minutes, just
yeah.
But it was beautiful 3 minutes.
Yeah. It was.
That's it for us.
Oh, hello, April.
Oh,
here to interrupt. Just messing.
She's mad at me because I said I hate Jersey, but it's no secret. I do. I hate Jersey.
And that's where you're from?
Yeah, I hate it.
Okay.
And I will say this too. I lived in Ohio for 3 years. Equal hatred for it.
Oh wow.
I think I just want to live in Gettysburg. I think I'll be happy then.
Is there a state that you like?
Yeah. What's your favorite state?
We just want to know about you.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Gettysburg.
That's not a state.
But I'm gonna make it a state when I become mayor.
You've got my vote.
Mine too.
Hold on, there's some questions here. Let's see. Jersey rules. It's all right. Eastern Kentucky.
Hello, Kentucky.
You know you didn't get all those letters out.
I know. I didn't
She did
even
not
say
get all
that.
those letters out.
You didn't.
She's tried to say Kentucky, and there was vowels and consonants not there.
No.
April rocks. Jersey doesn't. I know. All right. Let's get to the. I don't want to bash. Okay. Rochelle.
Yes.
Rachel.
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Rochelle. Did you enjoy Texas?
Yes, Keith, I did. I had a good time. It was hot as balls there, though. It was 105, like the majority of the time, and at like 10 o'clock at night, it was still 100. And I was like, "This is kind of stupid."
I'd mark that one off.
I had a really good time. Went and visited some of our family. Did a lot of fun things. We paddleboarded. We kayaked.
Sweat.
We sweat. We went swimming at I think it's called Barton Springs Natural Pool, which was really fun. It's a natural pool. It has like a natural bottom to it, and it's spring fed. So the temperature of the water, I think, is like 68 degrees, and then the other one we went to was like 72 degrees.
Oh, I'd be in that one.
It was cool.
Would that also be 10 degrees cooler?
Yes. That's why I would go in that one.
Just we're doing math.
I will say that I got in the water, and I was like, I was like, I don't like this. I was like, it's very pretty. I had to get used to it, but from like it being overly hot and then you dunking your body in cold water, I was like,
that's where you get colds.
Shock. I went into shock. I was like, I think this is how Rose felt.
Poor Leo.
Titanic.
I've never seen the movie.
I know.
Oh my God, you haven't?
No, I kind of know what happens. I mean, I don't know if I need to watch 4 hours.
He knows how it ends.
I bet it's.
Why does everybody bring up hot tubs when we? Everybody wants us to get in a hot tub.
I never been to parties. I just hear about it, and I'm invited, but I've never been.
I almost went in one, but it had no water in it. And
right, like you tripped into it.
Into it.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Thank God April saved my life.
Have you ever been invited to a paranormal hot tub party?
Yeah, we have to have one. We've never had one.
I mean, there's water, right?
Know that I'm not getting in a swimsuit next to you two.
What? You're insane.
I'm just saying.
You left me.
Brian's coming in his Speedo. Remember?
Speedo. It's just pretty much all I pack.
We're having a Speedo night.
He doesn't even have a suitcase. He has a fanny pack that he just rolls them up and sticks.
I can't.
It's a duffel bag.
Carries all of his important things.
April's in.
Yeah, she's always in.
She's like the head. She's like the person that's heading it. She's gonna organize it.
Nice.
We should do. I don't know. It could be fun.
We got a lot of exercise to do before November.
Brian, I have something to say.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. That's what April said.
Oh, naturally. She's awesome.
All right.
Go ahead.
Now, this is the question you guys don't want to answer, but
quit asking us our favorite things.
These are a few of my favorite things.
What's your favorite location?
Oh,
Earth.
Haunted location.
Earth.
It's all of them. Favorite for me would be this. Really, man, this is
You're
tough.
allowed to have an opinion.
Okay, you want the favorite? You want my favorite?
Yeah.
When I do, but then I'm like
nervous to answer it.
No, I got a lot.
We've got again same response. Love a bunch of different locations, all the same, but for different reasons. Like
I feel that. Even I mean, I feel that too.
Yeah.
I would say at this present time, from what happened to us the last time we were there, I would say Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of what happened to us.
That moved up.
Well, yeah, because it was pretty magnificent, wouldn't you think?
It was cool.
So how come that's not on your list?
Huh? Every place we've ever been's on my list. Every place.
Well, number one, all of them. It's like all of them.
Stand by Earth.
It's like I love, like jails and hospitals and love all of that stuff. You know, you love the homes and you love to help the homeowners and do all that because you get satisfaction with that too, making the homeowner safe and all of that. But you also love to go into these huge places just to try to get whatever activity that you can get. You know, I mean, I love castles and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of my thing. I absolutely love that. But to say a favorite, I can't.
It is tough. It is tough to pick because especially if you have different experiences at different places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's paranormal or not. I mean, you can have a cool experience not paranormal at a place and get drawn into it, and love that place for that reason.
I generally say anywhere Rich goes.
Rich.
It
took me a minute. I was like, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Richel. Yeah.
Rich.
I thought, okay, so sorry, switch topics, but I'm looking at the comments over here, and I thought Wes just said, Shari, have you been to White Castle? It's actually Wilson's Castle, but like I don't have my glasses on, and I thought it said White Castle. Like,
sorry. I'm still like in the questions I have.
No, I haven't been to Wilson Castle. Not yet, anyways. Oh,
Dracula's castle would be cool.
that would be cool.
That would be cool.
I have to get so close to seeing this shit.
I know. Look at, I'm doing the same thing. I'm like this.
I'm on my phone, so I can't read any.
So here, hot tub party November. We said that last November, but we definitely got to do it.
Portable potty. I meant the portable hot tub. Yes.
Portable potty.
Porta potty.
Shari wants to do a hot tub in a porta pot.
That'll be hot.
Gives a whole new meaning to Stanley Steamer.
Oh.
Let me see. Gettysburg. Oh, wait a minute. What's your least favorite? Okay. Well, that's, you guys don't want to answer that either, right?
Oh, shit. Yes, I do.
Okay.
No, I don't. I'm kidding. I don't really have a least favorite. I like it. I enjoy all of them, really.
There's some good questions here. I'm just trying to get through them here really so I can star them so that I don't lose them. And then
there might be some that are not as fun or just no activities. So there might be, I'm not going to say who these, but
it's really hard to judge a place off of going like one time.
True.
Because you may not have any experiences, but it doesn't mean that things don't happen.
Yeah.
So like, it's real hard to judge at one time. So like, even if we don't necessarily get any activity at a place or we don't really care for it too much, we at least try to go back a second time to, see if something's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I Selma Mansion, I had to investigate literally 6 times and then something happened, but I kept going back because I believed in it. I guess. I don't know. It's just, but yeah, it was the 7th time. And
Where's
I finally.
At?
Huh?
Where's Selma Mansion?
In Norristown, PA.
That PA girl.
Yeah.
Likes Pennsylvania.
I do.
Not Jersey.
No.
Or Ohio.
Or Ohio.
Put-in Bay is cool in Ohio.
Put-in
Bay. It's Putnbay. You take a ferry out and it's an island of bars. It's like Mardi Gras. They have like bees. It's like fun. It's just an island of bars.
That sounds fun, but I don't know. I'm a little leery on the pronunciation.
Put-in-Bay.
Okay, never mind.
We like it. Sounds great. Let's go.
We'll talk about it after.
Sure.
Somebody knows it. Put-in-Bay rocks.
Put-in.
I want to see how they spell it.
I think it's.
He put in Bay.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's Putn, like the apostrophe and then a little N and then Bay. I could be wrong, but
I'm gonna Google it.
Everybody's like Putin. No, not Putin.
That's what I thought you said.
No, like Put Put, and then an N, and then
I'm gonna call it Put-in Bay.
Yeah.
Put-in.
No, it's Put. All right. Have you ever investigated the Shanley Hotel in New York?
I have.
I have, but it's not about me.
I have been asked to go. I just haven't gone out there yet. I'd like to. I've heard some things about it, so
yeah.
It's real hard to get to all these places. Like, take the time to get to all these places. I have a list of places I want to go.
Yeah,
we've been invited, and the majority of the time it does not work out.
We got to go to Alaska yesterday.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It is.
I want to go.
Not possible, but
cool. Alaska. Seriously, Illinois was when we went to Alaska. Illinois was colder.
Yeah.
Illinois was colder than Alaska.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. And then it's not, like you have to go like if you went like when it was dark, 24 hours.
We went in January.
Yeah. We went there when the lights were supposed to happen, and it rained and was foggy that time.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, we couldn't see them.
Yeah.
So we were like, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Still haven't seen them lights.
Still haven't seen them.
I would love to see them.
Me too.
The Aurora Borealis. That's on my oh yeah, somebody wrote it up. Put in Bay. That's how you say it. Hi Pammy.
Hi Pam.
What has been your most profound paranormal experience?
The first one.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
I mean, it kind of kicks.
Well, yeah, because your first experience is what makes you
go
continue to do it.
Dude, you should have dropped the microphone right then. The first one, done. Thanks for the podcast.
That, like, I feel like they wanted a little bit more than elaborate.
But once you said it, I was done. I can't stop it.
That's how I do. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, my first one.
Yeah, well, mine wasn't the first experience. It was the was it the most scared one that I've ever had, I guess, is if I put it that way. Because I grew up having all these experiences, never did anything with it. I was just kind of, blinding eye it. And but the one time I was living in a house that had a lot of activity in it, and stuff happened all the time, but it was just the one night where I was actually held down in bed, and then a doppelganger of my boyfriend at the time came in. He appeared at the bottom of my bed. Long story, but that's kind of what made me start doing the researching and trying to figure everything out. So I did have a lot of experiences before, but because of that night, that made me want to keep going. Like, what the hell is this? Can it come back? Can it keep happening? Can it harm me in any way? Can it harm my family? What else can happen? So I kind of wanted to figure out what the hell was going on. So, but that was the most scariest thing that's ever happened to me. Even that was like 27 years ago, probably. And ever since then, nothing has been like that ever after that. So that was the scariest part. And that's what actually started my whole.
Nice.
Which is awesome, because I think that's the harder part of it, having to help people deal with stuff like that, and then you being through it and then educating yourself because of that. I think it helps. I mean, I would think that it would help you to be able to navigate through those private home investigations, or even locations and stuff where people are experiencing stuff where they think is bad.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why another reason why I want to get into it, besides helping myself and my family, was because it's like, what it feels like. I didn't want to go. I just remember sitting in the driveway for so long, waiting for one of my parents to come home or something, just because I didn't want to go in the house by myself. And going in the house, you just feel like something is there. Something is right beside you. You don't know what the hell's going on. You don't know if something is about to happen. Doors are opening and closing, lights on and off. You hear noises and footsteps and knockings. You hear all of this stuff going on. And so once I went through the whole process of trying to figure out what was going on, that was my thing. Like, now I need to help other people. I need to help other people in their homes that are going through the same process, because there isn't that many people out. Now there is, but like back then in the 90s, there's not that many people out there. There wasn't, you couldn't just go onto the internet and look for people. You just, and there weren't the shows out there. So it was very difficult to talk to people about the paranormal in itself, so it did take some time. And then eventually, I started I had my own team. I helped other teams that I found in the area. We helped each other. Back then, we used to help each other. Not nowadays. But back then, we all helped each other. There's TAPS groups. So it was just like I just went around and just helped whoever I could along with my group. And, and the more and more we all work together, everybody's, even till today, everybody's still learning, everybody's still teaching, and we're still trying to figure things out. But anyways, that's how I got started.
No, I think that's interesting. I mean, that's what I do. I just help everybody. I'm just everybody's, I just go around and help everyone. Independent. That's what's good about being a little independent person, not being a part of a group, being able to do whatever you need to do to help out. I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool too.
I was gonna say, Shari, like, I know I've heard about that experience. I first heard about it when we were in Vegas together. You had told that story. And it's crazy how your paranormal experience and paranormal experience are so similar. Not super similar, but like I woke up in the middle of the night to someone at the foot of my bed, and it scared me. I was 8 at the time, and I didn't move. I think I was too scared to move or whatnot. I don't know if I could have moved if I wanted to. But when I had told my mom about it, she didn't believe me. And the following night, my sister had the same experience. The same person at the foot of her bed.
Oh, wow.
I think that kind of drove me to wanting to figure out more, but also the fact that I want people to have someone that's going to believe them. Like, believe that something happened. Like, I love my mother. She was wonderful, very supportive, but it was very hard to go through a paranormal experience and feel like someone dismisses it or doesn't believe it. Because you know what you saw.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, a lot of people go back to the sleep paralysis, which I completely understand. I completely get. But like, you weren't sleeping. Like,
right.
I know I wasn't sleeping. I didn't go to sleep yet. I just lied down and something grabbed my ankles, and I can still move my body. I lifted it up because I'm like looking what the hell's grabbing my body, and then they grabbed my wrists, put my wrist down, and I'm like about to yell, and then they put their hand over my mouth and pushed my head down. I can feel the fingers like on my lips. I can feel hands. It wasn't like the full pressure as a sleep paralysis person. All of this stuff kept happening in the house, so I know it wasn't a sleep paralysis thing. But that's usually the first thing. So I'm sure a lot of people probably ask you, being the first thing in your mind. And I completely understand, but, and you and your sister had the same.
Yeah, that's cool too.
It happened. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Mine happened in the daylight, and it was just a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your most profound?
Yeah. Because
I know it. Sorry. Sometimes when he starts to tell stuff that's like not how he normally answers things or what I think he's going to answer, then I'm like, have I heard this story? Are you holding out on me? And then I just had to like calm myself down because I was like, I already know this story. No.
it might not be the one she's even thinking about.
It better be.
Well,
you call me yourself my best friend.
Blink 3 times if it's the one. Listen, so I was pulling a trailer. Is that the right one?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was pulling a trailer on my work stuff.
Wait, was that a bat your eyelashes 3?
No, it was a blink.
Blinks, or was that Brian's seizure blinks?
I thought she was having a seizure.
You want to get me something?
Yeah. I'll work on that stuff for New Jersey, and I will be the best eye-rolling son of a gun you've ever seen.
Not eye roll. You bat your eyelashes.
Okay, batter. I'll be the best batter.
Let's just let him practice the wrong thing the whole time.
Listen, I want to tell my story.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm pulling this trailer on my truck, and it comes off. I did not hook it up. So for everybody that's going to judge me on that, I didn't hook it up. Somebody else did. But it came off, and I pulled over. I was on a road called Lagaman Lane that's close to our house. And I got out to put the trailer back on the hitch. So I picked the trailer up, and I started to put it on there, and this man said to me, "Do you need any help?" And I turned and looked at him and I said, no, I've got it on there now. He goes, don't worry about it, or no problem. Just tell him Michael was here. And I said, okay, turn around. We're talking within 8 seconds. I've got everything done. I turn around to tell him thank you. He was gone. Okay. Now I talked to this man. I saw him. He offered to help me. This road, I would say from one side to where I was probably 100 feet. In 8 seconds, there's no way, even if he had a vehicle, he would get down there. I never seen a vehicle. All I saw was this man, and he told me his name. Okay? He couldn't get down either way of the roads. I almost punched him.
No, I said
I'm very handsy. No, I'm not. I'm very animated. I'm a cartoon.
Well, that would be why Steve said that Brian was pulling a trailer by his teeth.
Thanks. Okay, the story doesn't end here, though. All right, I couldn't find this guy. I was a little freaked out about this. I did a podcast later that night, and I did a remote viewing. I'm just going to be on the podcast, and this psychic lady's going to tell me about a place that I've been to, and she's never been there. She's just going to tell me about my experience or something. So I was like, okay, I got to see this. So she was telling me, and she stops what she's doing. She looks in the little camera towards me, and she says, by the way, I got to tell you this, but Michael says, hello. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't mean anything that much right then until I started thinking about it later, because the very next night I did another podcast, and this lady told me, I'm supposed to tell you this, Michael's still looking after you. So I had 2 different people that I have never met tell me about Michael saying the same thing off an experience that
you had met a Michael.
I had just met a Michael. Within 2 days, all these people were telling me.
It was a weird meet as well.
He was there. I mean, he was literally there to help.
Yeah.
But it was the weirdest. So to me, that's one of the weirdest ones that I've ever had, because I wasn't scared. I never thought about it being in a paranormal, that it was paranormal until, look, the psychics freaked me out more than the guy did.
Right.
Like that night I tried to sleep and I was like, Michael's going to show up at the foot of my bed.
Michael's very clingy.
I don't know.
Steve.
I said, very clingy? Yeah. So what do you think of that?
If April comes here,
Right?
I think that's pretty awesome, actually. Mine, I wouldn't say it was mine more profound, but I think mine was totally, I was on vacation and in Myrtle Beach, I wasn't doing anything. And I saw this, if you guys saw American Horror Story, the first season, it looked like a guy wearing like a black full body suit, and it was like black, and I look up and I see like just the side to the back, and it was walking into the living room, and the wall blocked it out, and it had like this yellow glow around it. And I remember like thinking myself like, what the fuck is that? And like it went behind the wall, so I didn't see it anymore. Not like it didn't go walk through the wall, it just, the wall blocked it out. And then the dog came walking out of the room where it went into. And then as soon as the dog started to come up to me, I could hear the dog walking. So that at that moment, I realized I couldn't hear the entire time I was seeing this thing, like whatever it was, and as soon as the dog got up to me, like I could hear again. And I looked at Rob, I was like, did you see that? Because he was looking in the same, direction I was. The only thing interesting with that is that that was interesting.
I was going to say the whole thing's interesting.
That was crazy. But I didn't see any, that happened the 3rd day on vacation. But up until that day, I felt like I was being watched. And I didn't want to say anything to everybody because nobody else in my life, in my personal life, ghost hunts. Nobody paranormal investigates. And I feel like, you don't want to be that person like everybody goes, oh, I think I said the ghost here. You know what I mean? And everybody's like, everywhere's haunted to you. But like, I didn't want to like bring it up. So I just was kind of brushing it off. I'm like, maybe I'm just, whatever. But after I saw that, that feeling went away. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen, has ever happened to me. And I questioned myself, much like, even though I know what I saw, like you said, Shari, I like you brought up something interesting. Is like, I know I saw something. I'm not crazy, but but you do still second guess yourself when you see stuff like that because you have nothing to go back and
compare to.
There's nothing to like check it or nothing to like. There's nothing to compare to. There's nothing. You know, it's like, was I seeing that? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So naturally, you're gonna question yourself all the time.
Yeah.
I just drove down Loggerman Lane today.
Let's see if Michael's.
Every time I go by there, I look for Mike.
And he's saying, "Who's clingy now, bitch?"
Yeah.
Act like, stop following me, Brian.
Yeah. Oh, what's going down? What is she saying?
Jing is saying hello. She's from Indonesia. I like to give her a little bit of a shout out because it's probably like 2:00 in the morning there, and she's a trooper.
Well, thank you for
That's awesome.
tuning in.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see here. Okay, April wants to know, what do you do on downtime for fun away from the paranormal?
Working kids. That's pretty much it, right, guys? it's for fun.
Kids.
I know.
I bake. Okay, this is a lot of weird shit. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now. I bake. I knit. I crochet.
Yes, that's right. I forgot.
And I binge watch shows like a motherfucker. Like the trash shows. Like,
oh, I do too. I bought Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, all trashy garbage, mindless entertainment.
Like right now, I will say, okay, so when we planned this, I was like, yes. Then I found out today while I was making dinner that it's the first like premiere episode of Big Brother.
Oh, I never watched Big Brother.
I am so into Big Brother, so I am funny. So now I have to wait till Friday to watch it because my husband works tomorrow and I can't watch it without him.
Sorry, I love you guys. See, you do have a reason that you chose to come here instead of. I love it. See,
I think it's
mountain party and here.
Yeah,
I think I write. Look,
you write? Like what do you write? Poetry?
Kinda.
Well, share something.
Songs, poetry. I'm trying to write a film right now.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
You're both in it.
Really?
Yep.
You die in the first act.
Both of you are goners, but
you're not going to make it.
No, I do. I am trying to. I really am. She's in it. I'm going to put her in it.
By the way,
I would assume. I mean, you guys can't be separate. You guys are attached at the hip,
right?
And I mean that in a good way.
Huh?
Just Taryn. Richel's not going to die.
No, she is.
Did you say just Taryn?
Taryn, you and me are going to die.
No, you would not die. I can't let ladies die.
Well, that's a good thing.
You broke them off.
Shut up. We're still on the air.
I will say he'll text me every once in a while. He's like, give me a name for a lady.
Yeah.
He's like, first and last name, go. So.
What is the name of the lady?
Sharon.
Yeah.
Is it SHARIN?
Is there a hair on my
YN? Sharon.
Yeah.
Oh, Sharon.
Did you like that?
Sharon. Yeah.
Wait, we're fighting over if it's an I or a Y.
I think
it's an I.
RYN.
And sometimes Y. That's how you do it. No, just forget it.
Oh my God. My cheek.
SHARYN.
YN, right.
There we go. A YN? What the hell?
Because of your name.
Is it
I know, but what about IN?
But that's
not have one letter.
We've got Brichelle, BRI.
Oh, me and Shari are sharing.
You know?
Oh my God.
What?
You're just up now.
I was smushing their names together.
You didn't get that?
I didn't.
I got that. That's why I kept spelling it, and you just didn't understand.
Didn't get it. I thought you would. So this is what I thought was happening. I thought you were saying who was going to die, and it was SHR, whether it was the Y or the I. So I thought Y was me, I was Shari.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
That's where I thought we were at. I'm sorry.
Nope, I'm
just
I'm gonna die.
No.
I want you to notice this, okay?
I'm gonna get a shirt made. Hashtag Sharon.
Share.
It says Richel. It says Richel, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I get it now. I get it now. Sorry.
You're thinking we're doing like Brian's got the first 3 letters and all that, and it's not. Look,
Happy coincidence. My whole name's in it, guys.
I got a B.
That's about as much work as you do.
Oh God.
I'll just drink this water and act like you didn't say that.
Who got all this stuff?
You got all of it.
Oh my God. I am dying.
Why?
Yeah, because
You're not yet. I haven't wrote the part.
Oh, but I am gonna. Wait.
I'm gonna flip a coin. It's gonna be graceful.
All right. I guess I'll take it.
How are you with chainsaws? I'm just kidding.
Depends on who. Like, if it's a clown, I'll fucking die before it even touches me.
Oh, no clowns in the story.
That's his favorite.
Well, you're both out.
Also, no animals can die in this.
I won't do that.
No.
Oh, well, I can die.
We're
but
not.
Yeah,
we can die. I'll take one for the team. I'll die instead of a dog or a cat.
There is an animal in it.
Well, I hope the animal survives.
I'm telling too much.
Yeah. You're gonna
The only way to die, a graceful chainsaw accident.
I can't believe I said that.
Steve, you're really on one tonight.
I like
I know. He's good.
Yeah, he's like, when I said the first one, he said, Richel, so deep.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the time, I'll just say ditto. Because
so Steve had Brian, have you complimented Richel on her hair yet today?
Great looking hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
I did. I may have. Did I? I'm sick.
Caitlin wants to know, if you are with your best friend during a zombie apocalypse, where would be an appropriate place to bite them to change them?
That's funny.
Place her on the bottom. What are we talking about?
Caitlin, you're funny. Brian and I, we've had this conversation about if you're going to be a vampire and you got to turn someone, or if a zombie and you got to turn someone, where's an appropriate place to bite them?
If you're going to be a vampire, I think vampires are cool. I think it's a cool concept.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Bite me wherever. I don't care.
If they said, Brian, I can only bite you on your ass cheek, here it is. I want to be a vampire that bad. So
you would let me bite your ass cheek.
You would find a different spot.
See, best friend, and the ass cheek's the thing. I would have to. You're like,
I would prefer like the wrist or something, but I mean,
you've changed your answer since this question's been brought up multiple times.
Look, I just want to be a vampire, so wherever, man. How's that?
With you.
Yeah, I think they're all appropriate.
I honestly wouldn't care. I mean, just bite me.
You're saving that person's life.
Yeah, bite me.
It lasts forever.
Or you're killing them.
You're not
killing them. I mean it. I'm not saying it to be a bitch. I mean, like, literally bite me wherever. Exchange me.
Right. Best friend or not.
Sherry, how do you feel?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like I am over this.
I don't know. Just, yeah.
Next question?
Just bite me and move on. Yeah.
Have any of you ever been scratched while investigating?
Yes.
We have.
I'm not really sure if
I don't think I have.
Your cheek burned.
Oh, I did. My cheek. Yeah, my cheek did.
Your cheek was burning.
Which
scratch?
My cheek on my face.
Oh, not your butt cheek.
Not my butt cheek.
You were just talking about your butt cheek, so I didn't confuse.
I had actually no clue that it even happened. It started burning, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
In a place that I felt like everything was super calm. And you
know what I learned? You know what somebody told me about that one time? I wasn't scratched, but I did feel burning on my back, and there was a medium there, and she said that, and I'll run with this, whether it's true or not, but I'll go with this because it probably helped me remain calm in some situations. But They explain it, and I always use a scenario. They say, like, sometimes the energies, and I'm going to use just words just to explain it.
Otherwise, how are you going to explain it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everybody gets so gung-ho about how you word shit and what you call stuff, but I'm just going to say it. So energy, if it's either one, not getting your attention, and they're going to keep trying, almost like Patrick Swayze did in the subway when he's trying to kick the can. He's like trying to kick the can, he kept missing, and then he used all of his might to kick the can, and it went flying. Well, if I don't see Patrick Swayze, I'd be like, oh my God, a ghost was trying to hit me in the head with a soda can, which really they weren't, and so I got to tell private homes, like, if they wanted to push you down the steps, you'd go push it. You don't see them. You can't see them. If they want to do something to you, they'll do it. But, a lot of times it's that they're just trying to get your attention. And a lot of times it's the energy is just a little bit stronger than what you can handle,
Yeah. Sorry.
That was the thing that I was, and that always made me feel better about it. That makes sense to me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, but that's like a lot of the things that we tell the people, because they're like, oh, we got hit, we got this, and whatever. But yeah, if you're just going to keep just like tapping somebody and, and eventually doing this, and we have to say, they probably were trying to get your attention for so many times, and you only felt it that last slap or punch or scratch or whatever. So it's not a big deal. And we, as regular investigators, understand that and can come, and just be like, okay, you have my attention now, what's up?
It's not always a negative thing.
No, right. But nowadays everything has to be negative of this, scratchings and everything. And it's just, we have to just keep teaching people that
if you're using energy to manifest and all that, and you're not exactly sure how much you need to manifest, then what if they're reaching out at you and they put too much in, and then you get scratched? Like I almost did her. Right? That's what we're all saying, right?
Yeah. I think we're all kind of saying the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Sean wants to know if you still feel like mashed potatoes, Richel.
Oh. I think she's looking for an answer from you, Brian.
What was the question?
If Richel is
still like mashed potatoes.
I swear to God, I got a lot of abuse tonight. Nope, steal.
That's right.
I've been working out.
I like mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Too, but...
Do you know what that's referring to?
The car ride, right?
You know what? Yeah. Taryn, do you know?
I not sure. Let's talk about it
on social media. Don't post that much, but like when I do, I feel like it's real good shit that you should probably pay attention. Friends? Can we call ourselves friends? I don't know.
Besties.
No. So Brian elbowed me in the car.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I do know this.
Okay, then finish it.
You said, and he said it felt like mashed potatoes, or it felt like.
We've made up now. Love you again.
No, why have we not?
Because you called me mashed potatoes.
I didn't call you mashed potatoes.
Jerk.
I love mashed potatoes. Like I love them a lot.
How can you be mad at that?
No, you can't, because I love them. You know what I mean? I didn't call you an onion.
Although I do see her side. Sorry. I see
should.
both sides.
I see it now, but at the time.
Not good.
Sean, good to go.
Have you ever seen a shadow person, and what's your theory on them?
Yes.
I feel like we see them a lot.
Yes.
I feel like I see them a lot.
This may be a type of manifestation.
I've only seen it once, twice, maybe.
I feel like I see that probably more than anything.
Yeah.
That's hard for me because, like, again, shadow, like when it's dark in a place and you see shadow, like people, like even if I think I'm seeing something, I still will always think my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I even see them in my house now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
probably why I think I see them all the time, because we do have a lot of activity in the house that we're in, and I just see them. And so it's like, to me, it's kind of a combination of, if you actually see a real ghost thing, as you said, manifestation, but I also think that it could just be a residual thing too, because I see them running around. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not really in any certain direction or really doing anything. I just see them running around, and it's like, are these just other energies just running around everywhere? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to explain.
It's hard to, I don't know. I just chalked it up to different ways they manifest. Like, I haven't really thought of a theory on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I can see that. I think that too. I mean, like, we really don't know, but I've always thought, like, we don't know. I mean, it could be like us. Like, I have, like, Brian said he has 0 energy tonight. I'm like, and so, like, that, it could be that way as well. There could be, some energies there that just can only, whisper or not even do anything, and get some that can. I was at White Hill Mansion on Sunday, and we whistled, and we got a loud whistle back. I was like, woo! To me, that's awesome. I mean, it's just, how do you, I mean, I think that, I do believe that spirit has to be strong enough to be able to do that stuff. I mean, that's just my own personal belief. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have a fever.
Oh my gosh, really?
I think so.
Well, we're almost done.
I'm
You're listening.
Feel that right there.
I don't want
Just
to.
really.
What location have you guys investigated the most?
The most.
I wiping off like I'm creepy. The most.
I'm trying to think. I rarely investigate a place twice unless it's a home. I mean, homes, I go back many, many times, but these larger locations, when we're out, we investigate it for a week, and then we.
But see, that's a long time.
Yeah, so it's like, when we're filming, we're there for a week. Unless they need us longer, then we'll do 2 weeks or whatever.
If you think about it, that would be like 5 days.
It's also long hours on those days. It
yeah.
3 hours. It's sometimes in the afternoon till early morning.
Yeah.
I feel like the place that we've probably investigated the most would probably be Mineral Springs Mall. But it's literally 5 minutes from our house. And there for a while, it was like our home team's like home base.
Yeah, we would go there several times.
Yeah, but it's a really big. It's a big place. It has decent places.
Yeah,
not decent places. Decent distance between.
It's a big area.
There you go. It's a big area, so you can investigate. Like, you have multiple little groups investigating a bunch of different places in the building, and you can't hear each other. Is what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I don't know why it was so hard.
It was difficult.
I was like.
But yeah, no, but Shari, that counts though. Being in a place for a week, like, not a lot of people get to be in one place for a week at a time. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's an awesome opportunity, because I think the more, I also believe the more you're in a place, I think it, like Hinsdale, for example, for us, we went on Friday and we left Sunday. But Friday night, it was active. Saturday night, it was like 50 times more active than it was Friday night. And Sunday, during the day when we were there was all kinds of stuff happening. You know what I mean? So I was like, I wondered if we had just gotten to be able to spend more time, like over time, if the activity increases. You know what I mean? Do you find that when you're doing it that way?
Some days nothing happens. The next day, a shitload happens. So yeah. So I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
if it's like the weather issue, or maybe, okay, now they know us a little bit more, or maybe we did some research, so now we have specific people we can I mean, it could be a whole bunch of different reasons, but yeah, it's different every day.
The more investigations you do and the more you learn the paranormal, do you feel you can connect better with spirit or feel you have mediumship abilities?
No mediumship whatsoever. Like I have abilities whatsoever. But I think you can pick up, know what you're picking up more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of like feel energies more. You know what to look for. You know, I don't know, but definitely no mediumship.
You get a little bit more seasoned.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like.
I feel we're just still all kind of on the brink of like, we're still learning so much.
Yeah.
That it's still like, I don't know, it's still exciting for me because I feel like each time I go out, I learn a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
What was that?
What was what?
It sounded
like a voice.
A voice, yeah.
It said, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard, yeah.
I didn't say. Was it me?
I don't know where it came from.
I don't think I said anything. Did I?
Like a female, right? A female.
Yeah, like nobody's voice, nobody's lips moved.
Interesting. I didn't even hear it.
We're on the case.
It just hit it again.
What?
Shari, did you hear that one?
I didn't hear that.
I couldn't make out what it said, but there was something there.
Hello?
Weird. Hello?
Are we on a case?
Who's getting haunted? Who's getting haunted right now?
This is so cool.
I'm not hearing it. Everybody's like, they heard it. I didn't hear it.
People are commenting that they heard it too.
Heard it the second time.
Yeah, people are saying they heard it.
It was twice.
And so I heard it the second time.
Out of the entire time we've been doing this, that's the only time it's happened.
Yeah, I only heard it the one time.
Hey, Pam.
Pam.
She said she heard it. Everybody's saying they heard. I didn't hear it. Wow, we're getting haunted.
It did it again.
Yeah.
What?
It happened again. And Shari heard it too because she pointed.
I didn't hear it. Was that it? Who did it? Who's doing it? Brian, you got something on your phone?
My phone's off.
It's not off.
It's not off now. It was off. That's my family.
Wait, I just heard. Did it go, yeah, like that?
Okay, everybody say something, so we're making sure it's not feedback. So start with you, Taryn.
Hello.
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 So it's none of us.
No.
We have nobody in this room but us.
Yeah, there's nobody.
I got Scully back here, but he's not talking.
Or is he?
Or is he? Don't freak me out.
It's a little late for that because I'm pretty sure it came from your house.
I feel like it came from your house too. If
I really
didn't hear it. Well, don't you think I would have heard it?
Yeah. What?
You can't hear it, but we can.
Oh my God, Steve. Come on.
I love it so much.
Good job, Steve.
Not us in the chat either.
It's not us in the chat.
So people are saying they heard it. I didn't hear it. I think I heard it the last time, but to me it sounds like a creepy yeah.
Well, I'm glad people are hearing it.
Yeah.
Maybe the fever was getting me.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I didn't hear it.
It does happen sometimes, which is pretty cool. That in a podcast, I remember like doing a podcast a while ago, and like it was like they were answering our questions. It was really crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know who would be. I mean,
I basically said the further we get along, I feel like I get excited each time, and I'm still learning, is what I said. and then there was, and I feel like we're all still learning. And then I heard, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't hear it.
Well, you suck.
I usually hear everything.
That was cool.
Somebody said it did sound, the last one sound like an exasperated yeah. That's what I feel like I heard it the last time, but I wasn't talking.
No.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it now.
Mm.
Wesley, don't you find the more you investigate, the more questions you have rather than answers?
Absolutely.
Feels like we're not really answering any of our questions. Because you know what, when I'm doing investigations, I'm so into trying to find the answers for the clients. I feel like I'm not really getting too far in what we're trying to figure out about the other side, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
Makes
like,
complete sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Like it's like I always say, it's like a mission. We're trying to do stuff for them, and I don't even think about really what experiences I can have.
right.
Right.
It's like
Right.
we're just get out just for the clients and not.
But I think it helps too that, and I think it's safe to say, I mean, we're all believers that there is something there. You know what I mean? So I think it helps with that aspect. It's like we're not trying to prove it to ourselves or to anybody, you know, as to where if somebody, what were you doing something with a yay? Were you were?
No, he was not. I swear.
I swear to the Lord, I would never do that. First of all,
All right, I believe you. I'm not saying you would do it and like, you know, what and let it go, but I mean, I think eventually you'd say, yeah, it was me.
We'd do it, and then we would say, like,
Right.
you go for a minute, and then say, yeah, it was us. But no, it was not us. We weren't doing anything.
on my wife.
I believe you. You don't swear on anything.
Did it just happen again?
What?
Did it just happen again?
I didn't hear that one.
No. When you said yay, what were you talking about?
When who said yay?
What? The whole thing you're talking about. I don't even know what you guys were
Oh, because he looked down at his phone. So I was like, and he started laughing. So I was like,
because he messes with it while he's doing, like,
so I thought he was going to say that he did it.
No, ma'am.
He unlocked it, and Facebook was up with our video or whatever on it.
Yes, I just went to grab my phone.
No,
and I accidentally opened it up to us and was like, I didn't do it.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
It's Steve, isn't it?
Steve, are you drinking tonight?
I think he is.
What's he say?
But do you swear by the moon and the stars and the
Did
sky?
I swear?
I swear. I want to sing that.
Go ahead.
I'm not singing that. Not tonight.
I'm surprised that you know that song.
Are you kidding me? That's a great song.
If a location used to be a cemetery, but now a whole block of residential, since the bodies were never moved, do you think those places of residents have a ton of activity or more of a dud? I've never investigated anywhere like that. I can't speak for that. I do know that I saw a movie about it and it changed my life forever. So I probably would not go investigate a place like that.
Poltergeist?
Yes.
Yeah. You can say, I can't. I don't think it'd be a good thing.
Oh, go ahead.
That was. I'm really deep. That was the only thing.
She was gone.
There have been a lot of things of places being on top of cemeteries. But again, I think that every time that I have actually investigated at those places, I do feel like we did come across something. It wasn't anything huge. It was just, I don't know. What was the one we did the Coliseum in Biloxi, I think. This was like maybe 2 seasons ago or something. And that some of that building was on top of a burial. And we were getting some, some activity, in that place and stuff. I've never been to a house that's had it, but I know there's another place that I can't think of. But it's nothing more than normal, I guess. I don't know. I
would say, yeah.
I mean, even like you go to like cemeteries, you might have something, you might not. I'm not crazy about going to cemeteries, and I don't
feel like that's where you're gonna hang out.
Mm-mm.
But hang out. Why would you hang out with your body? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you can go wherever you want.
I don't think people pass away in cemeteries.
No. I remember somebody told me one time that, and it's funny because she was a medium, and now that ever since she said this to me, it makes more sense to me as to why people would because there's people that have claimed to have experiences, in cemeteries, right?
Yeah.
But so my dad passed away. When he passed away, I would go, and he never believed in going to cemetery. He never went to his mom's grave. He didn't believe in that. He just didn't think that. He's like, I don't want you coming there, whatever. But of course, that you don't think about that stuff, So I would go to his gravesite all the time, and this one medium told me, when you're there, you feel him there, but that's because you bring him there. When you're there, he comes there, and he's like comforting you. And he doesn't like going there because he doesn't like cemeteries. And I said, and I said, that's true, and she said, so I said, so I should stop going to the cemetery? And she's like, I mean, I would. He doesn't like going there, and that totally makes sense to me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. If it didn't feel right to me, I wouldn't have did it, knowing that he doesn't like cemeteries anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with that. But that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like you could bring the person there. You know what I mean?
Don't feel like, like they're hanging out near their body. I would think that they'd want to be near their loved ones or wherever the heck that they want to be. Why would they want to hang out with their body? I don't know. It just doesn't.
No, I agree. Because I mean, think about too, like there's so many people that get cremated nowadays too.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
I think we're gonna have to get off of here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's an hour 15.
Okay.
But it was great. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Tell him I hope he feels better.
I'm so sorry.
No.
That's okay.
It's totally fine. I love you.
I feel like that I'm underwater. I'm so sweaty and wet.
Love you.
I'm so sorry.
I hope you feel better. No, were you kidding?
Richel.
Yeah.
Goodbye, guys.
All right.
See you.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Thanks
for having us.
Bye.
Shari, thank you so much for coming on. It was great.
welcome.
And I'm happy you shared that experience. I know you probably talk about it a lot, that experience you had, but I'll tell you what, you're better than me, because I think if that was my first experience, I probably would have not gotten into the paranormal. I say that because I never had that type of experience, but I'm glad that you stuck it out, and because you're able to help people in that way,
You know what? It took a long time.
Yeah.
For like about a year, I would have to have I would go to sleep, but I would have all the lights on. I would have my TV blasting because I didn't want to see anything else in the dark, shadows or anything. And I remember, hearing his footsteps in the carpet. So, that's why the TV was on. I'm like, I don't want to hear any footsteps. I don't, nothing. So it took a while for me to turn the lights back off. It took a while, but now I am lights off and get me into any place. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I know you have plans and you have friends in, so I'm going to let you go. Enjoy, have fun. Thank you so much for coming on. Love you. And I will see you soon.
Okay.
Well, have fun in Italy. I'll message you and stuff, but please have fun.
Yes. Thank you.
I'll see you. Love you.
Bye.
All right. That was great. That was awesome. I can't wait to go back and listen to that. That was really weird, whatever happened. I wasn't hearing it. I think I heard the last one. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. You guys were great. Thank you, everybody that was here and commenting and, coming in and please share the show out. This was a great show. And I look forward to many, many more. I just want to say again, thank you to everybody out there that supports Paranormal Brew today. I reached 5,000 followers on Paranormal Brew. Hey, Tim, number 4, be with you. I missed your show tonight. I'm going to go back and watch it. 3 Tortured Souls. Awesome show. Awesome guys. They're big brothers to me. They're the best. And I missed their show, but we made 5,000, or the Brew made 5,000 followers today. I know that's not a lot to some people. You guys have everybody does amazing, but that's a lot to me. Huge accomplishment. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. And I love y'all. And I will see you next time. Catch you on the flip side.